No audio. Hi, welcome to the first episode of Dane's Demo Week. This is Rue Valley, a game I had on my wishlist already. Because the graphics look awesome, and the game, it's so quiet, I don't like it. Oh, yeah. And it looks like a very Disco Elysium inspired game. And Disco Elysium is now one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. Amazing game. Love you, Kim. Demo week. I had a look, an initial look on the first day of Steam Next Fest. So much shit. So many horrible games. Even like, let's say, rated 18 plus games that just looked horrible. I'm like, what am I doing here? Steam Next Fest. What is this? I've checked again today. There's a lot more good games now. I guess they just took a couple days to come out. I wanted to start with this one because I've been excited to find out more about this game. It's on my wish list, not because I was 100% sure I wanted to play it, but because it looks very interesting, so I want to know. I wanted to look at reviews and stuff and see if people like it. And if they do, then I will too. But now we get to try the demo instead. I just counted. I downloaded a bunch of demos. From what I could count, there were 14 demos. Somehow exactly 14, because my thought had been, what if I could do 2 demos every day for the week? Monday to Sunday, and get out 14 demos, and I somehow by accident exactly got 14 demos. But yeah, anyway, fun, good times. I love it. There's such a variety of games, so it'll be a bit of everything. Yeah, and that should be fun. I love that. I love just trying a bunch of different things, games that look like I might want to play them, games that look like I maybe wouldn't want to play them, but they still look good, so I still want to give them a try. And then, yeah, just a bit of everything. And sometimes it's just the graphics look interesting, so I want to try it. Or sometimes the gameplay just seems fun, so I want to try it, you know. It's different things. A new game. Of course. We get to select some of this stuff too. Yep. Alright. Available personality points. Okay. I am so indecisive. Switch traits. But this gives me both paranoid and indecisive. I'm definitely indecisive. Oh, okay, so you wouldn't really call yourself calculated. You just prefer to think before you act. Yeah. Yes, you're somewhat calculated, but what's wrong with finding patterns and recognizing connections? You know you're pretty calculated. You're often overthinking stuff and are generally very cautious. Maybe I'm not gonna go too crazy in this. Secretive and awkward, that's me. I don't have to make myself, but it seems more fun, maybe. So if we go, yeah, it's one or the other way. Reckless and impatient, not really me. Indecisive for sure. Nosy and arrogant, definitely not me. And extroverted, hell no. I'm probably here when it comes to... No, I used to be. I think I've opened up a bit, having a job and having to talk to people and stuff. I think I'm okay, but it still scares me. I don't know if maybe I want to go all the way to have 2 of these, guilt-ridden and dramatic, flat and... Hold up. You're not that indifferent of a person, but you do find it easy to distance yourself from emotions, both yours and those of other people. Well, it's weird. I'm I wish I felt more. I don't. My emotions are very muted and dim. Not on purpose. It's just how my voice sounds is also how I am, or how I sort of feel on the inside. But other people, like, I'm very sympathetic and empathetic to other people. I care a lot. Not what people think about me, but how people are feeling. So what I hate the most is doing something that hurts someone else, right? Emotionally, like, oh, that kills me. So I'm very mindful of that. You're not that sensitive, but you're not afraid of embracing emotions. I would love to embrace emotions, though sometimes I'm happy I don't overfeel things. I guess I'm quite flat. Being a somewhat indifferent person means you realize that emotions exist, but you usually ignore them. That might be like good and close enough to me. I don't try to ignore them really, but you're quite different, and you've been told that you act like you're divorced from any emotions. I may say that about myself. I don't know if other people would say that about me. But you never really thought of yourself as a cold, uncaring person. That might be good. And then we're introverted, but we only have 3 points. So, do we want to be secretive? Because then we could take away one of these and put it in secret. We're not going to spend too much time here. As a very introverted individual, you neither enjoy nor know how to communicate with others, especially strangers. Yeah, probably. Sure. Hold to wake up. Are we going to wake up in a bedroom in a hotel? I believe, I don't know much about this story. There's some time loop stuff going on. That's pretty much all I know. And I'm pretty sure we are in a motel or something. So this might be a very Disco Elysium start to the game. I don't know. PM. 8 p.m. Yeah, relatable. That's when I wake up. The frantic sound of a century-old clock nudges you back to the present. We need the voice like the narrator from Disco. The stale air perfectly complements the image of the old motel room.
Still with me, Mr. Harrell?
I'm here. 1, 2, 3, and then do I just press space to keep continuing? Maybe. Your personality traits will determine your dialogue options. Some options will only be available if you have a certain trait. That makes sense. Remember, traits are neither good nor bad. They are a crucial part of role-playing. A character with a real personality. Yeah, so... I guess it's also a bit telling. Some people love to play role-play characters that are the least like themselves, right? So they might be very introverted, so they'll pick someone super extrovert, talking to everyone. Like, I kind of like being myself, because then I can really relate to the character and get into it and be immersed. And everything will make more sense. I don't know. It's easy to roleplay when it's me. You still with me? Just nod? Yes, you have my full attention. Space?
Mr. Harrell, I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Total lack of motivation. Wait, hold on. It's not that you don't want to do all sorts of things. It's more like you lack the capacity to even initiate most of them. What is left of you is a creature driven by its basic needs and quirks. It's half half true on me. There's a lot of things I would do. And there's a lot of things I want to do. I want to get done, and then I'm like, okay, when work is done and we wake up Wednesday, then we do these things, and then I wake up and I'm like, maybe I'll do them later. I'll just play some video games, and then the week is over, and then that's every week. And now I'm 30 years old. Continue. Status effects. Red ribbons on the character portrait. Yeah, I get it. Okay. I understand. It's like a motivation. More like a total lack of motivation. You'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this farce they call therapy in the middle of nowhere.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions.
Do I need therapy? I mean, I'm a pretty happy person, though. I mean, I'm living a pretty good life, so I think I'm good. I think I'm pretty good. I do sort of just need that little spark in my life. Maybe that would be in the shape of a partner, but there's no rush on that. Your personality is represented by the screen. Shows your personality. What? Oh, yeah, here? Yeah, sure. I know. I picked all these things, man. This was a trait that you chose. Select or hover over trait. Yes.
But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
Sometimes people expect you to say something or do something, so you try. Cringe. Yes. Oh. I think I know what that is. I think somebody's trying to get a soda. Or something. I'm fine.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm. However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Can't you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on with our lives? Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing. Why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere? I don't know. There's no questions, I guess.
Alright then. That's it for today.
Very well. Boink. Yes.
You should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Alright. Now. Okay, we just walk.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Sorry, it's a coffee, not a soda. Fuck you, yeah? Alright, well, I'm in love already. Next to you is the source of the clangs you heard from inside. A young woman beating up an old vending machine.
Spit it out already!
She looks like a maverick. Vroom vroom, fly the plane.
Use the mouse button to run.
Boink. Can we like well, we can also just use WASD and maybe the arrow kit. No.
I'll break you open if I have to.
Oh, chill. Normally I wouldn't feel like I have to though. It's a video game. Could she be here for therapy as well? Who knows, but unlike you. Oh, she's pounding the life out of the poor machine. Who knows, but unlike you, she definitely looks like she needs it. Poor woman. She should consult with a real professional, not a charlatan like Dr. Fink. Nobody needs to be sent away from their home to this dump regardless of their mental state. She's trying to get a coffee. She paid for it and she's not getting it. So she's banging on it. I get it. And yet, what is to be done with lunatics like her? Let them rage around freely. It's just a machine. If they're breaking the law, they should be sent to prison, obviously. There must be a better way to help a distressed person. Yes, perhaps you should speak with her. I will. Oh, god damn it. Well, sadly, I picked my own personal traits. And so truly true to reality, I wouldn't say a damn thing. I might look and sort of be like, give a look of like, yeah, I get it. And we can right click to highlight things. That's cool. Can we then maybe,
Come on, you thief!
without talking to her, just like,
I'll break you open if I have to.
you might have to. We can sprint. We can double tap. It's just how you expect a video game to work.
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
The machine wheezes in suffering. No eyes for you. It's coiled like a sleeping serpent. Come on, you fucking filthy coffee machine. The colors have been bleached in the sun, by the sun. I had a hoodie that went brown. It used to be black. That was way back when I used to skate all day. Anyway. I really liked it. And then suddenly it was just sort of brown. And I didn't want a brown hoodie. I wanted a nice, pure black hoodie. So what's the word Rue Valley written above the illustration? I'm inspecting it. The picture is quite detailed, but the colors have been obliterated by the sun, making it impossible to discern the main subject. I guess I'll... Oh, you squint your eyes and try to make sense. I kind of miss that. I don't mind reading, but I'm not great at it, you know. I got the voice, I guess, but I'd rather have a sexy, deep-voiced narrator, Disco Elysium style. You squint your eyes and try to make sense of the confusing shapes, but everything seems blurred and distorted. However, as you keep looking, you finally start to see a magnificent stage, a ballerina dancing gracefully, a lively group of musicians. Check the stage. The stage is adorned with elegant curtains and a babbidi-boop-ba-da. The ballerina. A ballerina wearing a tattoo stands in the center of the poster and point with her arms gracefully extended above her head. Yes, yes, yes. Orchestra. The varnished wood of the violins is reflecting the orange hues of the setting sun. The curved bodies of cellos, zeos, chaos, Spanish, chaos. Stand tall and proud, and the trumpet player holds his massive instrument with arched back. Audience, the men appear to be dressed in tuxedos, the women in elegant evening gowns. They seem to be fixated on the stage. What a surprise. They're watching the show. Their overly stylized faces seemingly... Wait. Oh man. I've never been closer to a sneeze and not sneezed. That's actually upsetting. How did a poster for such a highbrow event end up on a wall of a rundown motel in the middle of nowhere? It's kind of fucking weird. How the fuck away did it? Stairs. Yo, look at you going up the stairs. We probably live up here. No vacancy. Ah, well, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Go here.
Yes, Rue Valley Motel. Our Coral Destiny internet antenna is down.
Sorry to hear that. Oh. I thought that might be like a guide that will be like, this is your quest. Right. All the attention I got the phone call.
No, the repair tech already came yesterday. Said the internet will be up by noon today.
Cute hair. Can I have that key? It looks very grabbable. You know, realistically, I would just leave and let her finish the phone call. I list the rules. Can't be bothered. Yeah. So these are two different things? Well, window.
Yes, I have rebooted the modem.
The relentless dirt has smudged and stained the glass. Truly exciting. Did it say anything else? No, it just said leave. Yeah. Let's sit down and wait. And I'll have a sip of my rose lemonade, sugar-free.
Haha. Yeah. Mess with your phone. I'm opening some Pokemon cards. TCG. Pokemon. The red pack. You have got a full art. EX. Lucky me.
It's a pretty fun game, I won't lie. The phone bleeps to life with a... yeah, we get it. Anyway. I think we waited long enough.
Listen, I know what I'm talking about. Your repair tech said it was fixed. Can you just... No,
Social check. Oh! Well, once again, too real. Too real. I would definitely sit down and just wait until she said, yes, can I help you? It's best to let her make the first move. Literally, I was gonna say, it's sort of easier for me if they just end up making the first move. She'll soon notice you on her own, end the phone call, and ask if she can help you. Yeah. Pretend to look at the leaflets laying on the desk. Yep. What? Again. Too relatable. Grab a leaflet, stare. Either manage to look like you're really here for the leaflets, or she simply doesn't give a fuck. After a few dozen anxiety-filled seconds, you finally realize she's not about to cut her call short just because you happen to show up. Awkward. Move away from the reception desk and stop invading her personal space. Killing time. Time in the game does not progress outside of dialogue. So in order to wait until certain events happen, you need to find a way to kill time. Usually, you can do that with various items and interactions around you. For example, reading a book, scrolling through your phone, or just chilling in a cozy chair. Which I did. I just did it ahead of time because I know myself. But alright. I was just trying to control you like tank controls, which, because I just played...
Yes, Coral Destiny Antenna, Rue Valley Motel. Oh, case number? It's 6.
I just played an old game. Now we'll look at our phone. I'll have another sip. Hyper casual protagonists. I will scroll through the feed for a little bit. Until she finishes her call. Start scrolling through the stale memes, boring news articles. You know how I get a lot of my news now? A SpongeBob fish. I don't know, maybe some of you follow it. It's a fish on Instagram. Breaking news! And then it will tell the news. And I'm actually getting a lot of news that way, because it's like... Yeah, anyway. That's it. Yeah. That's the internet. In one picture, a grinning middle-aged stranger is apparently showcasing his newest baby. Thanks to a cleverly applied filter, both of them sport donkey ears. Exciting. Doom scrolling. In an overly long and arguably racist video, a non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors. They often turn out to be unintentional, double entendre. Hilarity ensues. Well, if I ever play this game, which I feel I'm digging the vibe already. It's a Disco Elysium, but where disco is very in a made-up world, and like a bit less realistic maybe. This one maybe is going for pure realism, and so man, I cannot explain what, but you maybe get it. But on a whatever. Neither the picture nor the poster are loading correctly. Check the signal. 1 bar. You get the feeling that if it could, it would show half a bar. Seems like all these posts were from some time ago, stashed needlessly. Yeah, that is the thing. Unless you hook up to some local Wi-Fi, you won't get much internet here. Minutes pass, but the phone call is still not at its end.
The text said it'd be up by noon today, but it's 8 p.m. now.
I mean, we could go outside and come back. Let's play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists. Touch. You tapped the wrong carry. This is loud. Squash them all. Thank you. I don't know why that was so loud. I should tap the pile of boxes. Keep squashing them. Ignore the big gentleman. Tap on the big guy. Push your finger, maybe a bit too hard. Oh god. The tip of your fingers. Oh god. Look at the screen. Oh my god. You can't hear a thing. Oh god. Temporal disrupt. Oh, what the hell is going on? Continue. Oh, quit the game. Quit the game. Quit the game. Quit the game. Oh, okay. That should be less loud for you guys, but for me, that's
mighty loud, I must admit.
With a quick swipe and finger flick, the game is gone. Literally, get the fuck out of here. The receptionist is still arguing.
Yes, your colleagues already suggested I reboot the modem. I even tried a backup router. Physical antenna, yes.
Ay, ay, ay.
Roof. Yes.
Better wait inside or she might start another call. Really?
What do you mean it's settled? I need the internet. Could you...
Pass some time. Beyond the empty parking lot, there's only barren desert, stretching for as far as the eye can see. And then you notice small patches of green hidden in the sand. It seems there's always something to be found in nothingness if you stare at it long enough. Contemplate this profound insight. Is the nothingness just an illusion, emptiness, but a result of failure to find those little somethings hidden deep inside? Is it possible to find something even inside the most hollow thing? Only by observing it over and over again until something eventually appears? The possibility unsettles you. At the same time, your mind seems to lock itself down, unable or unwilling to continue. So you stay in this clinch, unwilling to discard the thought, but unable to proceed. After a while, the window stops being interesting. Time goes by and the girl at the reception desk still fucking talking.
Miss Heard? No, she said Sunday noon. I wrote it down. I'm not... Sunday or later? That's... No. This is such a waste of time.
Finally, the girl hangs up, ending the forever call.
Hi! Can I help you? I would have hung up earlier if I knew you were waiting for me. You're too quiet.
I was standing right in front of you. The fuck are you talking about? No. I just didn't feel like checking in right away. You can say you didn't want to interrupt. What? I mean, that's a normal excuse. That sounds more normal than saying I didn't want to check in right away. That's like... That just brings more attention to you. That's not good. I wouldn't do that.
You didn't feel like it? And how about now?
Yeah, now it's good. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's get you into your room.
Thank you.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is ready for you. And...
No hot water. You're gonna have to shower in cold water. And the toilet doesn't work. You're gonna have to come down here and use the toilet down here. Or go dig a hole in the dirt. The fridge is not plugged in. And you can't plug it in. It doesn't work. The bed is a bit... Anyway, yeah, what?
This is your key card.
Ah. I would reach towards him and him. We can do that. Stretch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand you the card, but she completely ignoring your gesture and excitedly waving it around. Okay, I don't get it.
Oh, I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
Keycards are great.
Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest, the guests just kept on losing their keys. It was exhausting, and my dad didn't like the cost of replacing so many locks.
I would continue to listen.
we decided to use electronic key cards. Costs us a lot to implement, but now when a guest loses their key, we only need to replace a piece of programmable plastic.
Quite simple, huh? And I bet you, when you enter the door, I bet you put it in a little thing, click, and then you can turn the lights on and stuff, huh? Yeah, continue to listen, man. Come on, man.
How great is that? It makes my life so much easier.
The phone's making noises. I was hoping I could just drink my drink and not say anything. She puts the phone down.
So, here's your key card, and I'll need your signature here.
Don't tell me I have to write it. Man, I don't even like have a signature. I just write my name really ukulele. Items you pick up. They're here, okay? They're right here. For example, Wi-Fi availability or battery level. Wait, what? You can click on them. Yeah. Thank you. I'll sign the document.
Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
I'll try. Yay. That didn't tell me anything about my... Alright, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Number 6. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da da. An old vending machine. Its metal shell bleached by the years. Since we're in a time loop, I wonder if we'll be stuck with the same personality the whole time, or we actually get to change it, so we actually, you know. How far can we go? You probably don't want to go there. Setting sun paints the world with purples and oranges. It's beautiful to take in the sky and your surroundings sometimes. I've started doing that, and it's stare at the road for a little while. Feeling of longing and relentlessness starts to well up inside you. You can't help but wonder what lies beyond the horizon. But even if you weren't trapped here, you wouldn't go. You may long for the sense of adventure that comes with being on the road. But all you can do is stand and stare and wish for what could have been. Please, what sign? Tell me. It was already late afternoon when you saw this sign for the first time, as the bus door opened and a wave of desert heat hit you in the face. All the other passengers of the almost empty bus remained seated, each lost in their own world. None of them paid any attention to you as you gathered your belongings, prepared to leave the bus. I remember an old woman. There was a young person with bright pink hair. I would remember that more. A burly man. Let's go for the pink hair. They were scrolling through their phone with a bored expression. Yeah, well, that's how it is. Older woman, sitting in the back of the bus. Her nose was buried in a book. It was good for her. Thick beard, burly man. He was leaning against the window, staring out at the desolate landscape. Yeah, could have been me. I don't want to think about these people. Well, it's too late, you just did. And why would you? Even as you were disembarking from the bus, they meant nothing to you. But outside, next to the bus sign, Dr. Fink's smiling eyes were watching you. His brow dripping with sweat. Yeah, fuck this place. He was already analyzing me, trying to think of anything he could use to keep me here as long as possible. Welcome to Rue Valley, he proclaimed. I'm Dr. Fink, your therapist. Oh, wait. So this is like... There's no vacancy because this is a place for people that need therapy, or what? Interesting. Go. Yeah. Let's check out our room. I'm not trying to play forever. I already quite like this game, but I know there's some time loop stuff and whatever. I just want to get maybe to something. I don't need to play through the whole demo. I also don't know how long it is. And I'm also being very slow, I know. Unlock the tiny green dot. Yay. Here we are. Is that mine? Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. That's one way to think about it. Can't deal with this right now. The suitcase. Yeah. Such a chore. But the more you prolong it, the worse it will get. If you don't unpack now, it'll feel even ever harder. Sorry.
Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an insurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. I mean, I'm not that bad that I can't fucking unpack my fucking suitcase. What? There's kids talking outside. I'm sorry. I do have the window. It's summer now, so I'm feeling this heat too. It's only like 18, 20 degrees, but I mean, the room gets warmer on top floor, and we live in houses here in Europe that are meant to keep the heat in, not let heat out, because it's usually cold here, and so the heat really stays. Anyway, it gets fucking warm. I hate it. I hate summer. Summer's just begun. I don't want it. I miss winter. Alright. Open the suitcase. Just get it done. Yeah. Fucking, what are you talking about, man? It's just a little bit of clothes and shit. There's not much in the suitcase. Exactly. There's a couple things. Put a couple things there, a couple things there. Done. You better see if they have laundry facilities. Sessions. Dr. Fink said. Days or weeks, months even. Decisional check. Well, I'm indecisive, right? So. Right. It's a check. Man, try. Yay, we made it. Let's go. Unpack. Man, that doesn't take much out of you. Beep. 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 You guys hear that? It's like my neighbor driving on a thing. Anyway. You plug in your phone charger above the bedside cabinet. Blah, blah, blah. And your toothbrush in a cup under the bathroom mirror. Of course. The classic. Now the suitcase has been dealt with. The motel room is officially your home. For a while. It'll do. Very well. Go piss. I need to pee-pee. I need to pee-pee. Look in the mirror. Do we get a beautiful selfie like a certain other game? We already know what we look like, though. I like that little detail. Anyway, the mirror's splotches make interesting patterns on your face. I know that face too well. No need to discern every little detail. Truth be told, you prefer not to look at it. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Are we done eating? Then we can brush your teeth. How late is it? 8 p.m.? We sleep already? I don't know. Da-da-da-da.
What's our quest? That's not... See, I feel like that's like a quest thing. I don't know. We can sit down. But why? Are we... Is there an option to sleep? I guess so. Is there anything else to do? Probably not. Okay, we can't even leave. Well, definitely go brush your teeth then, motherfucker. Clean teeth, man. Clean teeth. Grab the toothbrush. First, put some toothpaste on it. First, wet your toothbrush. Absolutely. You motherfuckers. You put a little bit of fucking water on your fucking toothbrush. Then you put the fucking toothpaste. Why do it in the other order? It makes no sense. It makes fine sense. What's the fucking difference, I guess? But anyway. That's how we do it. There's a plumbing issue, and hell, and all that black sewage is feeding directly into this faucet. Jet black mixed with chunks of silt. Now I'm going to drink it. No. If the water is disgusting, that's not gonna happen. Bro, some of these sound effects are insane. What was that one thing? Show tutorial. Mute when focus is lost. Focus? You just mean like the window when I tap out? Leave! I can press space to leave. Bro, a bed I could fall onto. I wish I had that. Fall onto the bed. There you go, buddy. You fall onto the bed. What all your weight? It croaks and squirms, and a cloud of dust and skin particles rises up. As soon as your head touches the rough pillow, though, tiredness overwhelms you. Come into this nowhere motel. You attend therapy you don't need. To attend therapy you don't need has strained you. I would look at my phone a little bit first. I usually watch a video before I sleep. It's just a good way to like get used to laying down. Slowly get yourself tired. If you're very tired, 15-minute video is all you need. If you need a little more time, 30 minutes. Phone. God, I don't care. Close your eyes. Could have gotten out your clothes, maybe. Yeah. Take your time. Always check who's calling. The screen simply reads unknown number. I'ma do what I would normally do. If I don't know the number, it's usually telling me it's like a spammer or something. I kind of tend to not pick up. Close your eyes. Yeah, disco. And as your mind begins to drift, reality fades away. For a precious moment, there's only darkness and silence, but your mind refuses to calm down. And soon your thoughts start chasing each other in circles. Mind map. Memories. This is your mind map. It's a representation of all the memories you have and how they are connected. When a new memory is available, you can recall it by clicking on it to activate it. Once the memory is activated, it can open dialogue choices in relation to that memory. If you say so. Chatty receptionist. Yes. Trying to catch your attention. Yeah, that happened. Talkative girl. Unexpected call. Of the ringtone you promised yourself you'd change long ago. I put it on silent and ignored it. Why would anyone answer a call from an unknown number? If it's important, you'll leave a message. The psychotherapist. Yes, you have my full attention. Survived the first session. Good on me. Good on me. Angry lady. The image of the young woman flashes before your mind's eye. Ignore her. It is what it is. You have nothing to say. As your consciousness keeps spinning around, the carousel of recent experiences warps into a single vision, suspended between sleep and waking. You find yourself staring at the smallest suitcase you own, perched on rumpled motel sheets. Yes, I'm aware. Ready to go home. As you reach for the hand, though, you notice a toothless gap. Then the gap widens just a little, and something shifts inside. The suitcase jerks. It's just a faulty latch. Better shut it tight first. But the suitcase feels too alive. With a loud hiss, the seam splits and a snake's head appears, lidless eyes fixed on yours. Then more hisses follow and more snakes emerge. Liquid as death. Liquid death. Never had it. Water in a can. And cold as oil. Oil is usually warm. When you anyway. Dread. Angst. I saw that text here. Anyway. Close it. Get deep boot. You slam the lid down. The latch snaps shut. I need to check it out. Oh, got to get rid of the suitcase. Let's shove it under the bed and get out of here. Out of sight, out of mind. As you descend the stairs, midday heat pricks your neck. Latency. Regret. Reminiscence. Symbol. Archetype. Foreboding. Symbol. Morse. It's just clothes. You enter the reception area. No one's there. And even the AC is turned off. I can't wait here, it's too hot. On a desk, a stack of pristine checkout forms sits beside a pen. Perhaps you can just do it yourself. Yes, let's get this over with. Name, date of birth, blah blah blah. I need to write faster, snatch another form and start over. Sure. You slap the new form over the old one. The blood seeps upward. Your sweat drips downward. The paper becomes a battleground of stains. Your tongue feels swollen, your throat dry. It's no use, just keep writing. You write all the words in black on a completely black paper and sign it in black. Not your fault, after all. You did what you could, now it's time to leave. The parking lot shimmers in the heat, blah 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 blah. Da-ba-da-gi-ba-da, da-ba-da-ba-da, the vending machine. Insert coin, press the button. Machine hums, light flickering, but no bottle comes out. Insert coin, press the button. You drop another coin, clink, press, hum, still nothing. Insert coin, press the button. The world narrows to the clink of metal, the press of your finger, the machine's empty whir. Whir. Maybe this time it'll work. You tried to leave this damned motel and all that therapy nonsense behind, but everything kept falling apart. Not enough willpower. Don't worry, it wasn't even a real memory. Yet, it's an echo of my past. But it is an embodiment of my feelings. Sure, I guess. More like random neural activity in your brain, synapses and whatnot, yeah. Forget about it. It didn't feel random at all. Could be, but are you strong enough to remember it? Not yet. Sound of car engine and screeching tires. Open your eyes, bring you back to miserable reality once again. Thirsty. Me too. Your head is still spinning in a whirlwind of uncontrollable thoughts. Your nostrils pick up a curious smell of dust. And your throat is dry. Status effects. Some status effects have greater impact. Thirsty, for example, notches you just 1 point towards the impulsive side, but some other status effects have a much greater influence, and in some cases drastically change the personality you defined in character creation. Thirst, huh? It was foolish to hope you'd fall asleep. Time to get some water. I'll take a sip too. Well, the water out here was gross, huh? We know that.
God damn it!
Well, that's pretty stupid. You through the tinted windshield, you can feel its frustration.
Come on, start, you piece of shit!
Seems to be in a hurry. In a hurry to break his neck. Come to think of it, could it be that's exactly what he's trying to do? I'm gonna think about that right now. Yeah, you gonna go down? Thank you. Jeebers. You jump as if someone jabbed you in the stomach. For a split second, the whole world was exploding. But it was just a thunderclap, the loudest one you've ever witnessed. At least my reflexes still work. As well as your heart, it's racing from the sudden shock. But there's nothing to use this unwanted excess of adrenaline for. So it keeps lingering, eating you from the inside out. Yeah, I've tried that before. A red light. The battered machine seems to be decades old. Press a couple of keys on the pad. The buttons beep and that's it. That's how vending machines work. Check the label. It reads drinking water for the people of Rue Valley, free of charge. But it says no money, no goods, but press the reddish button. Take the bottled water. The almost frozen plastic feels slippery in your sweaty hands. You can't wait to drain it of its precious fluid. Yeah, no, it sounds great. This is a vibe right here. Coral Destiny. Rock and roll, buddy. Your thirst screams at you to gulp down the whole bottle right now, but there's no need to hurry. Take it one sip at a time. Yeah. Right, Suddenly, the night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite stream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety washes over you. It's time to hide. But you can't hide from the whole sky on fire any better than you do from your own past. Anxious apprehension, at least. I don't have to face it. Close your eyes. How do I let go of it? That's easy, simply. Let go of yourself. Nobody can stop being themselves. No, what I wasn't expecting is you. I wasn't expecting an answer. I was expecting an answer. But the receptionist disappears and instead the fear sky begins burning its way through the darkness. I want this to stop. Well then, keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. I didn't mean to skip that.
Still with me, Mr. Harrell?
Stop the carousel and focus on something else. Surely there's something pleasantly to think of instead of this bushy-eyebrowed psychotherapist who's a fucking psycho and a therapist. Think of something tasty? Think of something interesting. Think of something sexy. Let's do it because it's a demo. But Dr. Fink only seems to become more real.
Mr. Harrell, can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry.
It's all right. I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now, and will surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
Like a motivation. That's the least of my worries. Awful sound of metallic clanging. Yeah, I wonder.
At all times, if possible.
Sure.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly. However, since this is your first session, Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
Try and act like the stable, well-adjusted person that you are. There's no denying you're upset, and the doctors noticed it already. I'd rather not talk about it right now.
That's understandable. Sometimes it's hard to talk about our emotions, but we should never be ashamed of having them.
I'm not.
Don't worry. With time, your skill and willingness to identify and communicate your inner states will surely improve. Just remember that trying to understand our feelings is always a good idea, and very often a necessary step in the process of getting better. May I ask, how is your sleep these days?
I sleep fine. I do sleep fine, actually. I sleep very good.
Is that so? Well then, just in case you have trouble adjusting to your new bed.
He opens his hand, revealing a purple pill.
Remember, what I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
Take the purple pill.
Hopefully it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right then. Now you only need to pick up the key card for your room. And I'll call the receptionist to make sure everything is in order. Sounds good?
Sounds good. Thank you. Go here.
The exit is behind you. That's the bathroom.
Yeah, I was gonna... can I use it?
Of course.
Thank you. I'm gonna shit in your...
The book's cover is dominated by a stunning redhead. Her face elegantly made up, her dress tight, shadows gather all around her. But a gun in her hand shows she's ready for any threat, not to mention that with that she's definitely dressed to kill. Above the woman, the title, Lilith Undercover. Below, the author's name, T.J. Sampson. Toilet literature. Anyway, yeah, exciting stuff.
Refreshed yourself? Feeling a bit better now?
A bit.
That's good to hear. See you tomorrow, Mr. Harrow.
Yes.
I'll break you open if I have to.
Why am I so agitated all of a sudden? You must have gotten lost in thought or speaking. It could be possible. I don't want to go to Briscoe. And then the sound of that old alarm clock awakened you from the daydream you can't remember. Take a moment to calm yourself down. Put your... Sorry. But not so much right here. Yes, the machine. Just get away from her. It is what it is. And here we are. Back again.
Spit it out already.
And that is the game. I wonder, like, are we stuck in this scene the whole game? Or probably more and more stuff is gonna happen. I don't know much, and I kind of like that. I kind of like being clueless. I've gotten a little taste of the game, and I'm very fucking intrigued by this. You can tell, because I swore when I said it. Plastic bottles, blah blah blah. Anything, better stay away. No stepping in the puddle. I'm doing it anyway. Haha. Alright, how long has it been? It's been over an hour. Oh well. That went quick. I don't know. Sorry if I was a bit slow or I read a bit bad. It's my bad. This game is highly interesting. Rue Valley. Here's the music that should have been in the menu. But the actual menu is silent as fuck. A demo survey. I'll click it and see what it opens. And maybe I'll answer these things. Wow, there's 9 pages of stuff. Maybe I'll do that. Quit. Thank you guys for watching the first episode of Dane's Demo Week. The second game to come out after this one will be a 3D puzzle jigsaw game. Simple stuff. I'm trying to keep it like a more heavy game like this one, and then something a little more simple. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna do like 2 really heavy story sort of demo games like this one, and then something else like, yeah. So yeah, anyway, that's the plan. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Anyway, take care. I love you. See you around. Goopity poopity. And if there's any demos you'd know that are out there that are available right now that you think I should play, let me know. I'll check them. I'll download them. I'll do it. If the game looks interesting to me, I'll do it. Okay. And if there's any of the demos that I play that you really want me to play the full game when it comes out, let me know. Like this one. But I'm already pretty certain I'm gonna play this one. So we're good. Alright. Take care.